Hey guys, so I have 4 new journals for our drop for this weekend, and the first one is cars. So it is 3 signatures. It's pretty chunky. Back. Okay. It just has a fabric closure. This is a piece of Cars material that I got. I found a vintage sheet, or as vintage as it could be, I guess, with Cars. But anyway, it was a sheet that I tore to make the closure, and the closure is attached back here. So all you do is wrap it around and tie it like this. All right, so let's look in here. So here's the front. This is a piece of the fabric from the sheet. We have a little library card pocket. We went to Disney World to visit my daughter in December, and I found this at one of the stores that we went to. So I thought how cute that would be to put in the front of the book. You can journal on the back, or put maybe one of those big 4x6 or 5x7 photos on the back. I made tabs. Each section has a little tab from the sheet. It's from the material, and it has one of the places from the movie. All of the tabs. Okay. All of the pages from the book are in here. This is from a vintage car repair manual. We've got some vintage graph paper. I have a couple of game pieces here in this little envelope. I think this is from the game Headbands. Yeah, Headbands. So I just stuck those in the little glassine envelope. This is a page from the notebook that I got from Scrapbook. Okay. This is from one of those Burn Bomb type Disney World magazines. And I have my glasses on, it's hard to read it. Let's see. It says Disney Hollywood Studios. Oh, this is for Lights, Motors, Action. Extreme Stunt Show. Fast Pass. We've got a vintage piece of steno paper. Here's another game card with some of the cars from Cars. It's got some little questions on the back about all of the cars. A little tuck spot here with a picture from another book. I used 2 books to make this. I used the original book for, let's see, the Cars for the pages, but then I bought Cars 2 and used some of the photos from it to decorate. So we've got this little piece of notebook paper, or coffee dyed paper, isn't notebook paper. It's been a long time since I made videos. Sorry guys, I'm a little messed up. And then we've got carbonic acid. Probably has Cars on there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I finished this a couple weeks ago, so I forgot. This is a page from a sticker, a vintage, like, I'm not sure what they were, labels or stickers that you use on the cars. So this was a page for Corvette, and it has the different emblems that you can buy when you're repairing your car, doing body work or something like that. We've got some vintage ledger paper. Here's another little tuck spot with the little cars. I thought those were so cute. And some vintage Rolodex cards. You can see the yellowing on the edges. This is an order form from that book that you order the stickers from. I thought it would be fun to put in here. We've got some coffee dyed paper. Going for a ride. This is a Sesame Street music page. Here's another page from the car repair book, Suspension and Steering. Then we've got just a little notebook paper here with a picture of a car. I think that's Luigi, maybe? No, I don't know. Maybe that's a China car. I don't know. Okay, there's the other page. This is fun. This is a little flip out, and it is an original ad from, I think I got it out of Life magazine for tires. So that's an original vintage antique ad. I believe the magazine was from the early 50s, late 40s. Then we've got the other side with copy paper, and here's the other side of the order form. I just put this in here because it came from one of the magazines that my daughter had, Disney Adventures, and it had cars on it. So I just stuck this in here. You can use it for whatever you want, cut it up, journal on it, whatever. It's there to use. Here's some more book page. Okay, this is fun. This is a tuck spot from up above. We have an original vintage Disneyland ticket. It has Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, Frontierland. This is really fun. I love these things. So that's an original, not a copy. Then I made these cute little journaling cards from a dictionary page and a picture from the book. This says play. It has Mater on it. Okay, there's the other side of the dictionary page there. We have another journaling card. This one I stamped car on it and put a car, oh my Lord, I forgot his name. Oh well, that's the virus for you. I'm still trying to get over that. Okay. Anyway, there's that. And then I made this cute little notepad. It has some different pages. There's a page from the book. You can just tear the paper out. Got some scrapbook paper, some vintage ledger, some more book pages, just some scraps from making the book. I thought that would be fun. And they're just tied, so you can take them apart and use them however you want. Lightning McQueen. Oh my goodness, I just remembered. Lightning McQueen. That's who that is. Pardon my forgetfulness. Okay. Then we have, oops. Oh, this I glued on the back so that we wouldn't have all that white. And it's just a little flip, and it's a schematic of the fuel and emission control system from that vintage repair book. There's another piece of the steno paper, the other side of that Disney World guide. This is the other side of the sugar bee paper. Here's a couple more cute little game pieces. I found a Cars Monopoly game. How fun is this? And it has Cars money. I just love making everything match. It's so much fun to find the things that all go together. Makes it a very cohesive book. Let's see, put this in here. Okay. Oh, I think that's Luigi. This is just glued on there to decorate the page. It's not a tuck or anything like that. This is another page from the vintage repair book. Here's a book page from the book, the Cars book. I made, this is the cutest. I found this in one of the other books, that tell about Walt Disney World, and it has lights, motors, action. This was a picture from that show, which is no longer there. So I just made a little journaling card out of that. I have a vintage piece of small ledger paper. In the back, I think, yeah, the back, it's on both sides. This is just a little tuck spot. Tuck those little cards. Here's another vintage ad. This is an original. This talks about oil. Rizlone with your oil makes quick starting easy all winter. I just love these old ads. I think this one was also from the Life magazine. And I just backed it with some ledger paper so you could journal on it. And we have this cute little pocket right there. All right. This is the back of the first signature. That's the first signature. Now we're on to the second. Here's one of the tabs. This one says Flagstaff. And they're sewn on there. Dictionary page. This is an envelope. I don't think I put anything in there, but you could put stuff from your trip, your room cards or tickets or whatever, any paper goods you get. We have a little vintage, it's not vintage, guest check. Really cute, but it looks cute here with these little cards. This is another tuck spot. I took a picture from the book. This is the coolest. This is from Saturday Evening Post. It was an old, it's an old ad. I think the magazine was 1948, I think. But it has these old cars. I thought that was the funnest ever. And it was pretty fragile, so I just glued it onto some cardstock and put it in there that way. That way it wouldn't break, and it's pretty sturdy. Okay, this isn't a tuck spot. This is just a little image that I cut out of one of the books and glued to the bottom of the paper. Get the vintage graph paper. There's the book page. More vintage ledger. This is another page from the book, the repair book. This is a little obstacle course from an obstacle course page from a children's what to do activity book, an old one maybe from the 60s or 70s. We got another page here. This one's cute. We have a vintage flashcard. It says tire. Very cute. You can put pictures on the back or journal. And made this out of one of the second Cars 2 book. Just another journaling card. This is fun. This is also an original ad from that Life. It's either from Life or Saturday Evening Post. It's a little hidden paperclip tag for antifreeze, I guess. This is the little hidden paper clip. I tried not to do too many bows or frilly things since it's cars. I know girls like cars too, but frilly just didn't really go with cars. So that's really the only little bow. Another page from the repair book. Vintage, I don't know if you can see the yellowing on it, but vintage notebook paper. Little decorations. That's the center of the second signature. Okay, here's another little decoration. This is just some paper. I left the basic gray on there because I love the basic gray paper, but that's a little leftover piece from scrapbooking. And then this is a page from the book that I thought was so cute, but I didn't know how to use it. So I just folded it up and stuck it in here, and you guys can figure out how you want to use it, what you want to do with it. There's another page from the repair book. This is the, I glued them together. The obstacle course and the repair book. I glued them together because the flip side of this one was not very pretty. So I just glued them together to make them look more, it flows better. Okay, another book page. Little Mickey heads. I tried to put some Mickey heads throughout using the paper that I used to build the book. Here's the other side of the vintage ad. Look at those cars. Oh, 1951 it looks like. So the magazine was from 51. Okay, then we've got these. These are original vintage ride tickets. Okay, there's the other side of the envelope. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. Dictionary page. Okay, here's another text spot with a picture from Cars 2. And this is a language arts speech card. It has some questions on the back. I believe these are from, let's see, 1988. I thought that was fun. It has the speedometer. Okay. Now we're into the third signature. This is fun. This is just a little journaling card on the back of I put paper on the back of an index card. And this little pocket is the bottom half of an envelope that I coffee stained and then ran my daughter's play car over it to give it tire marks. This was in the sticker manual, I think. The car repair sticker manual. Oh, maybe it was in the repair book. I don't remember. Anyway, I figured that Toller's was probably some sort of automotive store, and the receipt was really neat. So it's from September of 1978. So, and look at that, you can see all the dots. Back when they didn't use computers. So, anyway, I thought that was really fun. Then we come over here. Here's another page from the repair book. Here's the other part of that envelope. This is fun. I learned how to make these from Roxy's creation. Of course, she did hers with collage and beautiful. They just turned out so beautiful. But all I did was run my daughter's car over this one and put a little car on there. And then I made a long tag. And here's another page. Oh, I just tipped this in, I think is how they say it. Because I didn't want to put it in the binding. I came up with the idea after I'd already bound it. So, or saw the idea. I didn't come up with this idea. So here is another page from the parts manual. Then we've got this little tuck spot with a couple more pieces of paper from building the book. And here's the other tag, Los Angeles. All right, and then here's another page from Cars 2. They're so cute. The pages are so cute. There's room to journal on here and put pictures. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but they're so cute. Let's see, this way. And then there's a couple more pieces here from that Monopoly game. We have a little yellow car and some more money. Dictionary page. Oh, and here's another text spot with Lightning McQueen. This I cut out from a Disney Adventures magazine, one of my daughter's magazines. And then we have a little bingo card. Okay. Excuse me. This. We've got another vintage part ticket just clipped on there. Another page from the book. Here's another language arts flashcard. This one has a tire, and on the back there's the questions. So cute. I love these things. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, there's another page from the Disney World tour book. This is just a piece of paper from building the book, a little leftover that you can use. Here's another Mickey head from a book page, I think. Oh no, this is from paper that I used, but it matches almost perfect. Song of 5 from the Sesame Street songbook. I thought this was cute because it had the checkerboard 4. Okay, that's the center. This is a little belly band with a vintage flash card. These are so cute, they remind me of tires. Another piece of paper from building the book, scrap. Here's a cute little comic from Disney Adventures with the cars. And we're almost at the end. There's that other side and that other side. And I found these little vintage original warning labels. So I'm not sure if they're still sticky, but how fun is that? Thought for gasoline and whatnot. And then I have it attached with one of these cute little, oh, pardon me, I think I have something on my fingernail. The cute little paper clip from, I don't know, maybe back in the 2000s, 2004-ish, maybe 5-ish, I think is when I bought them. And this is the end. There's a pocket back here at the back of the book. Yeah. And I have some more cutouts of Mickey heads and some parade glitter. And that is the end of our Cars book. All right. It also has the little metal corners. All of the corners have those. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my video and all the love and kindness that you've shown me. It really makes my day. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.